Are you looking for a video on how to add integers? Then this video is right for you. So, without much further ado, let's begin. My name is Rowel Carpio, a math teacher and a coach, and I do math tutorial in my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to present addition of integers. So how do we add integers? In adding integers, we follow the following rules. First, if the integers have the same sign, add the numbers together and retain the common sign. Rule number 2, if the integers have different signs, subtract the numbers and take the sign of the larger number. So let us have examples. Example number 1, we have here, what is the sum of 3 and 2? So we are going to use the number chips and the number line in order to solve this problem. So let us begin with the number chips. So the red number chips represents the positive integer. So since we are adding two positive integers, therefore we have here two sets of red number chips. So we have the first addend, positive 3, and the second addend, which is positive 2. So since both of them are positive, and according to the rule, if the integers that we are adding are both positive, so the sum is also a positive. So therefore our sum is 5 red chips, or positive 5. Now if we are using also our number line, we can start by identifying where is our first addend. Our first addend is positive 3. So positive 3 is located in this point. And then we are going to add this positive 3 by positive 2. So we have to move two terms or two steps towards the positive direction, 1 and 2. So therefore our sum is positive 5. So positive 3 plus positive 2 is equal to positive 5. Now let's proceed to our second example. Our second example here is, what is the sum of negative 4 and negative 1? So again, we will be using the number chips and our number line. The blue number chip represents the negative integer. So since both of our addends are negative integers, therefore we have two sets of blue chips. So we have 4 blue chips plus the 1 blue chip. It will give us a total of 5 blue chips. Since again the blue chip represents negative integer, so therefore our sign is negative. So we have negative 5. So negative 4 plus negative 1 is negative 5. Now, what if we are using our number line? So in using the number line, let us start by identifying our first addend. Our first addend is negative 4, so it is found here, negative 4. And then we are going to add this by negative 1, or we have to move one term or one step towards the negative direction. So we have to move one step, 1, to give us negative 5. So therefore, negative 4 plus negative 1 will give us negative 5. Now let's have our third example. It says here, what is the sum of negative 3 and 5? So we have a negative integer plus a positive integer. So let's begin by using the number chips. Let's represent the negative 3 first. So we have 3 blue chips, while the red number chip represents positive integer. So we have 5 red chips because our second addend is positive 5. When we are adding blue and red, so we can cancel them. So we can cancel blue and red cancel, blue and red also cancel. So what is left? We have 2 red chips that are not canceled. And since red chip represents positive, so therefore the sum is positive 2. So negative 3 plus positive 5 will give us 2. Now, what if we are using our number line? So, let's begin by identifying our first addend. Our first addend is negative 3. So, our negative 3 is found here. And then we are going to add positive 5, or we are going to move 5 steps or 5 terms towards the positive direction. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, therefore, the sum of negative 3 and positive 5 will give us positive 2. As according to the rule, when we have two integers of different signs, we are going to subtract them and we have to take the sign of the larger number. So 5 minus 3 will give us 2. So since the bigger number is 5 and the sign of the bigger number is positive, therefore our sum is a positive. So let us have our fourth example. We have here, what is the sum of negative 4 and positive 3? So we will be using our number chips and the number line. So again, we have to represent first the negative 4. So we have 4 blue chips plus the 3 red chips because 3 is a positive number. So again, we have to cancel out blue and red. So blue and red cancel, blue and red cancel, blue and red cancel. So what is left is 1 blue chip that is not cancelled. So since blue chip represents negative, so therefore our sum is negative 1. So therefore negative 4 plus positive 3 is negative 1. So next we are going to use our number line. So let us begin by identifying our first addend. Our first addend is negative 4, and then we are going to move 3 terms or 3 steps towards the positive direction. 1, 2, 3. So therefore, when we add negative 4 plus positive 3 will give us negative 1. Now, let us have these exercises. So we have here positive 12 plus positive 8. Since both of them are positive, therefore our sum is also a positive. So we can add them. 12 plus 8 will give us 20. So the sum is positive 20. Number 2, negative 25 plus negative 30. Since both of them are negative, so therefore our sum is also a negative. And then we are going to add 25 and 30 to give us 55. So therefore, negative 25 plus negative 30 is negative 55. Now number 3, negative 40 plus positive 15. So since they have different signs, we are going to subtract the two numbers. 40 minus 15 will give us 25. Since 40 is bigger number and the sign of 40 is negative, so therefore the sum is a negative integer. So therefore negative 40 plus 15 is negative 25. Now let us have number 4, 100 plus negative 80. So since they have different signs, we are going to subtract 100 minus 80 to give us 20. And since 100 is bigger than 80 and the sign of 100 is positive, so therefore our sum is a positive integer. So 100 plus negative 80 will give us positive 20. And then finally, we have negative 50 plus positive 50. So the same rule, if the two integers have different signs, we are going to subtract them. So 50 minus 50 will give us 0. And 0 is neither positive nor negative. So therefore our answer is 0. So negative 50 plus positive 50 will give us 0. So there you have it, how to add integers. So I hope that you have learned and enjoyed watching this video. See you again in my next video. Thank you.